G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever. Did not time that start well. I wanted to actually get this train chuffing past the camera, so I've already ballsed things up. So we're off to a good start. Now, I don't think I actually mentioned this in the last video, but I wanted to start the last video off by addressing this fuel and oil situation. Because if you remember a couple of parts ago, look at me remembering things from a couple of parts ago. I'm doing well. We actually split the oil, and in fact, here comes the other train. The crude to the refinery, and then the oil and fuel over to that sort of freight region over there. We actually split that into two separate rounds. 3 of the trains ended up going up here to the oil well, and only one of them was left going between the refinery and the main freight hub. Now, as I suspected, that was not a good ratio. As you can see here, we've got 156 oil and 60 fuel. He has left a significant amount behind. So, what we need to do is we need to upgrade the haulage capacity. I don't really want to put a second train on because, as you can see, stee's not even a word, T-Nick. You can do better than that. As you can see, we are still having sort of traffic jam issues here. Obviously, this chap here has to wait for the empty grain train to come across, which is why the loaded grain train is being a sneaky bugger. That's our fun European train that we've just dropped. Oh, look, passenger train went over the top. That would have been an awesome shot if I'd had the wherewithal to actually set that up. So, you're welcome, everyone. Just a mile a minute of entertainment. So, yeah, yeah, the talking ain't getting any better from here, folks. I'm actually going to upgrade the existing train, which is still stuck in a queue. So, getting a bit of ahead of myself. Look, see, here comes someone else to join the queue. These guys are waiting. It's just a big queue. It's a bit of a nightmare. So, yeah, we're actually going to step this bloke up. How long do we figure this station was in the end? It was 320 metres, because of course it was. Now, you remember last time we got ourselves a fancy new diesel. So I'm going to go ahead and find him because, well, he seems to be getting the job done. Hello, EMD GUP9. Yes, I'll take one of those, please. And I'm interested in some of your tank cars. Show me your finest tank car. That's too fine. Well, as we know, they're both pretty similar. I do like the European one better, but it is an American engine, so we'll go ahead and throw down some American tank cars there. 320 metres is the goal. Let's see if we can whack a caboose on the back of that. I really should get around to looking up when the caboose should not be used. Oh, there we go. We can't build a caboose after 1960. So we should just build a bunch of them and leave them in a depot somewhere. 317 metres, that's a match made in heaven. 18 million bucks. Oh, God. Days gone by, I would have flinched at that. I would have gone, really? That's a lot of money. Are you the train I needed to replace at the start of this part? You are. Well, that's just serendipitous timing, isn't it? Good for you. We need to talk about replacing the steam trains on the Boston Interstate Freight. Well, you already have that window open. Good one. Obviously, some of them are only 14 years old, but we sort of have a bit of a boner for getting rid of steam at the moment. So let's kill the rest of it. Now, the Boston Interstate Freight, that's still performing quite well. So if we can sort of up our... Oh, there goes another passenger train over the top of the freight trains. More missed opportunities. It's one of the new ones from last part too. So yeah, if we can up the tempo on these trains, that would be super duper. However, we're going to have to make sure we don't build it too long for each of the stations. So, is there a way to view this station? Yes, if I double click on it. Okay, cool. How long is this station? 320 metres. Oh my God, something consistent, finally. How about you? Tucson Holt. Please be 320 metres. 240 metres. Of course you bloody well are. You just... Why? Why would I build you 240 metres when everything else is 320 bloody metres? You reckon I can get away with bulldozing it? No, don't do it. I heard yes. I heard do it. So, yeah, let's just take a bulldozer to that. I probably didn't need to do that now that I think of it. I could have just bulldozed the track on either side and upgraded it. Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this track here. At least we've got a nice, healthy bridge here we can build under. You know, unlike some of you who doubt my bridge building abilities, who will remain nameless. At least for this part. So we'll back the tracks off right back to the junction. So say there. Why did it change the wires? Did I bulldoze something I shouldn't have? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. So again, we want to go through... That's much too small. Do we want to electrify this? No, the goods line's not electrified. Don't do it, T-Nick. That would be stupid. Let's go. You know, I'm going to say let's go 320. That's passenger station 2, by the way. I can hear you all screaming from here. So, you know, avoided that. We don't want the overhead, but I do want high-speed tracks just because it looks cool. Can we squidge that in there? Oh, no, the game's having a bit of a lag. Is that autosave getting involved? No, it's just being a bit laggy. Okay, you can lag off. Yeah, let's just... No, too much curvature. Oh, that's the road having a problem. I was thinking, I'm not attaching it to any tracks. Just mind you. No, just... yep, no, yep, okay. Whoop, yep, whoop, no, can't, yep, no. We got some serious lag going on here. This was a big mistake. Come on, give me something. Give me something legal, and I'll put it down at this stage. I don't... Here we go. Okay, I don't really mind the placement so much. Let's just drop it there. See, that's fine. We've got a station. We've got a station. Everything's happy. Now the middle track there is the turnaround track, so I'll have to make sure we facilitate that. In what universe is that what I wanted to build? None of them. Good. Okay, we may as well upgrade the junction too while we're here, because otherwise it looks a bit out of place. And let's go ahead and turn the magic wand off. I bet people wish they could say that to my... Nope, you can't say that on YouTube. No, you cannot say that to YouTube. But let's just say it was a pun involving... Nope, don't even say that. Don't even allude to it. It's too late. Everyone knows what you're talking about. Good. Put some track in there. That'll distract the masses. And then split it off there as well. The only problem is now we've lost any sort of queue up we've got going on here. Which track do trains come in? They come in on the right. Okay, so we could always bring it back to the junction here to give them room to queue up before getting in there. Can we fit another track under the bridge? Seriously? You're gonna be like that. You really want to play it like that, do you? We can almost get it under the bridge. Yeah, did someone say destroy the bridge? Oh, don't do it, you're an idiot. What? What do you mean bridge pillar? I just want to demolish the bridge. Fudger. Yes, good. Okay, we've now destroyed a perfectly good bridge as well. As I said, in for a penny, in for a pound. You know, should be right. So let's go ahead and put another track in down here due to reasons. Now that needs to connect up to the center track, okay? That's not going to be complicated at all, is it? Yeah, okay, so I could get it across there, but I bet it won't. No, it won't want to connect up there anywhere because we've got a whole sort of shenanigans going on down here, which is disappointing. So we should be able to squidge a set of points in here. What's that? That's roughly 70 Ks now. That should be fine. We'll leave this set of points in here for now until that freight train can make his way across, but then we'll get rid of the set of points down here so that they default to come in on this new track. Now, that's not going to help me rebuild the bridge I've just demolished. Let's try a large street. What's that going to do for me? Ooh, it's actually going to work. First go. And you all doubted me. Show me something in a more modern bridge. No, it's too modern. No, not modern enough. Too green. Too boxy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I must admit, I have a soft spot for this one. Can we go an even larger road? Is there such an animal? There's an extra large street. Ooh. Yeah, that's not really doing it for me, though. There are a lot of pillars there, and I don't know why. What's that? That's a large historic street. No, I want an extra large... No, okay, I can't. That's not going to... For some reason, it wants to get extra supportive. It's like the Wonder Bra of bridges. Now, you will build, so make that happen, and we'll just have to live with it. You know, like my face. We'll learn to live with it. So that's fine, and then we will hit the play. Nope, something else is still having a sook. Boston Interstate Freight, what's your deal? Oh, I see. You've decided to change what platform you want to come into here. Fair enough. Oh, well, yeah, we also haven't connected up the other end, so that's probably why we've absolutely knackered it. So if we could connect you up and connect you up. There you go. I was thinking connection not possible. I don't want to see those words. Good. Okay, so now that should be happy. It's not happy. What's your issue? Get a tissue. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so your problem is getting from Boston Waypoint 1 to Tucson Holt, which is here. Ah, yes, okay, you are trying to go through the wrong platform. So go through platform 3 for me. And the other one should be... No, autosave. Never mind, sorry. Didn't realize. Clicked too many times. Got a bit... Yep, okay, I thought that had happened. No, I don't want to rename it. I want to... There we go. I want you to go into Terminal 2, please. So that's all the warnings gone. I can hit the play button. And then this freighter will cross over. I'm assuming the new ones, anything else coming through, will default to the other track. So once he squidges over, we can get rid of the set of points here. Squidge faster. Squidge faster. Thank you. Whoop. Okay, well that made a bit of a mess, didn't it? Go me. Is there any way to improve that sort of bend? Because it looks a bit janky. No, not really. It fits under the bridge. That's the important thing. We can live with it. It's a bit squidgy. Hey, the semaphore signal is gone finally. I won't accidentally build those. That's always good. Go ahead and throw a signal in there. Throw a signal in there, and we'll obviously need a signal down here. There we go. Cool. We've already got a signal on the pass line, so that's fine. And does any of the freighters come in on this outside track? They don't. That's just the pass. Okay, cool. I was going to say otherwise we'll just put a set of points out here just to avoid interrupting passenger trains on the middle track with freighters, but it doesn't look too inefficient. I mean, nothing's going to go like this anyway, so I'm pretty sure we can live with it. Oh, here comes our plank train. Hello, with our new diesel. Yeah, let's get the mouse out of the way so nothing's highlighted. Hi, friend. Yeah, you're doing good work. You're still mostly empty. Explain. I'm not happy with that. I'm happy with the caboose, though. That looks cool. Oh, here comes a new passenger train. Let's watch that as well. I'm not going to get anything done this episode, am I? That was good timing. Otherwise, you would have slammed into the side of the plank train. Yeah, that would be bad. Just, for those of you playing at home. That's one fine-looking passenger train. Now, what else did we have to do? We were upgrading the bloody train, and that led to a distraction upgrading the station. So far the record is 320 metres. How long is Boston? Boston was 320. Oh, no, it's significantly bigger. No, it's apparently 320 metres. Okay, I thought it was larger than that, but whatever. Ooh, we've got another German electric and some sort of fishbowl. Silly game. That's a bus, not a fishbowl. You don't put fish in a bus. Oh, this station looks small. 320. No, okay. No. That's not disappointing. This is good. The Boston Interstate Freight, the last stop would be Lakewood, wouldn't it? Where it picks up the goods. And this is a disappointingly small station. I mean, it had all this room to work with, and a bitty piddly little station, didn't I? I did. How big are you? You are 320 metres. Okay, I've detected a theme. We're building a 320 metre train. Good thing we went to all that effort to upgrade Tucson more than 320 metres. Clearly, we're never going to need that extra station length. And in a couple of parts, I'm going to come back and go, why is this one 400? No, this one's now 320 metres as well. Hang on, is this thing screwing with me? I thought I made it 300. Maybe I did make it 320 metres. I thought I made it longer. No, well, live and learn. 320 metres. Anyway, that is the current record. Also need to remember to plug in these tracks at the other end for depot visits for the plank train, just in case it ever so desires to do that thing involving the depot and going to the depot. Now that should work. That doesn't look too ugly. It is on a bit of a grade, so it's a significant grade. Oh, I see, and it has to do that to get under the bridge. I feel a big amount of demolishing coming on. Let's just undo all this. Yeah, we can do better. That's the important thing. And if we can't do better, well, I'll just blame someone else. Good. Get rid of all that. Yeah, get rid of it. Why not? We're not using it. So run this track down here. Okay, you've decided a level crossing would be appropriate. That looks exactly like how I want that to go. But, let's just humour me and do something a bit different. Now, is that going to allow me to build it? How are we not going to whack the top of the train on the... You know what? Don't question it. Just build it. Just click the mouse. Make it happen. Click the mouse and make it happen. Yeah. No. Down. Thank you. That's far better. And then obviously we'll need to connect this third track up like that. Close enough. And we'll just whack a set of points in there. Good. Should be right. Off you go. And we'll whack in a couple of signals as well, very indelicately. And then we need one going this way, right before the bridge there. See, the signal doesn't fit under the bridge. How the hell is the train supposed to? Well, I'm not going to question it. Let's just let it happen. Well, I'm not going to question it any more than I already have. So new signals for all. Yeah, we'll leave that timber sleep, but I really couldn't be bothered upgrading it now. With the whole point of this was to upgrade the train. Let's find the train and upgrade it before I get even more distracted. That's a station, you dingus. Vehicles. Nope, that's changing the colour of it. Click on vehicles. There we go. There's the culprit there. Train 85. You poor old bugger. Now let's have a look. Replace you with something 320 metres of train. So you're 239 at the moment. So I see an opportunity to increase capacity. Are we going to need to double head it if we increase capacity? Because the GUP9, what's that? 1300 power, 288 tractive effort. Compare that to the Mikado. So it's got more power, about the same tractive effort. So we can probably get away with not double heading, but then we will need to keep it the same length train. Let's double head one as like a trial, just to see how it goes. Can I turn that at all? No, like reverse it so it's not both long end lead. No, fine, okay, whatever. Or would we be better off going with like a? Oh, well, I'll be damned. You can buy two of them at once. Now, do they cost less than running one of them? Nope, pretty sure that's exactly the same cost as two of them together. We could go with like a very handsome PAPB. What's a PAR? I don't know. Oh, that's three of them. Okay, cool. We don't want three of them. That would be a bit much. Yeah, okay, so what if we get rid of those? Let's price out. So is the PB cost less than the PA? No, it's a backwards one. I don't want a backwards one. Go away. So two of them back to back. That's going to cost me 1.5 million a year to run. Okay. What does two of these cost? That's cost about $1 million a year to run. What if we just glued two of these together? Yeah, okay, so about 1.5. So I'm tempted to just glue two of these together because it's cheaper. It doesn't look as good, but it's cheaper. And, you know, notable tight ass here. So show me freight wagons, please. Now, we've got the new improved boxcar. So let's go ahead. See, it's a modern day boxcar. Train 77 is... I'm working on train 85 at the moment. Give me a break. So go ahead and build that up to about 300 meters. Diddly-dee, that'll do. And let's chuck a caboose on there while we still can, because it's 1959. The caboose are running out of time. Throw a caboose on there. Okay, cool. So that's 309 meters. So that'll fit. Let's just replace train 85. 24 million bucks. Okie dokie. Is that train 85? No, train 46. I'm just curious to see where are you, train 85? Oh, please upgrade. Have you? Okay, can we just turn you around or something? No path. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Well, you'll upgrade when you get to the next station, Boston station, anyway. I'm just curious, because you're currently listed as mediocre power rating. Now, I think that's the game calculating how much freight it wants to haul versus the engine type we've attached to it. Because if you have less wagons, it'll probably say power rating good. So as long as it's a mediocre or better, and it turns a profit with the two engines up the front, I'm okay with this. If it goes to poor, or it's going to cost way too much to run, we're going to have to look at other options. We might have to go with the PAPB. And this is such a complicated yard, and I love it. But lag. But it is really slowing down the trains coming in. I mean, they are just queuing up like crazy to get in. Why didn't you upgrade? Didn't we upgrade you? We did. Why? Are you seriously still waiting in the queue from when we first tried to upgrade you? Oh, blimey, that's not good. Oh, because you're constantly waiting for the damn livestock trains to get across. Is it worth replacing some of the livestock trains with trucks? You are moving a hell of a lot of livestock, so I'm going to let it continue, but there's got to be a better solution, even if we put in some sort of fancy flyover where it goes underneath or something, because... yeah, we upgraded this at the start of the episode, which was like 15 minutes ago, and it's still sitting and waiting. Oh, come on, you got to have a window now. Green signal, go, son, go. Oh my God, all the trains are life expired. What else are we fixing up? Let's have a bit of a look. Okay, so train 85 we've dealt with. We've apparently got some road vehicles I either didn't get around to last time or forgot to replace. I'm going to go with forgot to replace, so do them. Now, who's next in line for replacing? Scrolling. You're telling me trains are old and I'm not seeing them. Do we seriously have trains that only last like 15 years? Scrolling, still scrolling. Okay, I'm not seeing the old trains. Explain. I'm seeing a bunch of road vehicles. Now, it said train 77. Okay, I think that was one of the numbers I remember. Is that autosave? That better be autosave. Okay, there's the train we just replaced. Okay, train 77. You say you're old. What are you bitching about? You got no train 77, 30 years, but you haven't turned red yet. Explain. Let's have a look. How long's the Mikado? Oh, that's right. I've got a little replacement screen here. How long's the Mikado? No, wait. It's an Atlantic. Well, it's not available to build anymore. That's not the best sign in the world. I'm assuming that it's because you can't build it anymore. It's gotten a bit old. Is that it? Huh. Maybe it's the carriages, actually. The passenger carriages. How long do they live for? 30 years. Okay, so maybe it's the passenger cars that have gotten old, not the engine. And that's why the game's complaining. So, yeah, they are looking a bit scummy, aren't they? What line are you in? You're on the Austin local. Remind me, where does that actually run? Boston to Tucson to Gainesville to Austin to... Oh, it turns around at Austin. Okay, and back to Gainesville. Well, hence the name Austin Local. Good work, me. So we can probably go ahead and upgrade them with some sort of commutery type train because they do seem to be running at capacity. That's not the chart I wanted. Finances. Yeah, and you know what? They're all making good money, so let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. Now, look, I'm getting around to it. Go away. Let's have a look. Let's go diseasels. Well, look, now's probably a good opportunity to roll out some of our fancier different colour schemes. So I think we've built the New York Central ones, and we've built the Southern Pacific, and we've built the generic Santa Fe ones. I don't think we've built the New Haven yet, so let's see if we've got any passenger cars to go with them. We have German carriages, very unhelpful. We have these Union Pacific yellow ones, which I'm not opposed to. Don't have anything that actually matches... Wait, New Haven, here we go. 180 clicks an hour. What's your top speed? 188. Okay, I guess. What are these? These are 180 as well. Cool. 240 grand a year each carriage. 200. Okay, so they're basically the same carriage, just with a different skin on them, I think. Okay, cool. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 4 or 5? That's 5. Very good. Maths. Now, how long are these stations? $10 says we can't fit that train in. 150 metres, 160 metres. That is awesome. So who was the one complaining? Oh, they're all complaining. Let's just do them all. Well, none of them are complaining. That's the point. 76 barely made a dent in the budget. Loving it. And of course, I think we got in just too late for. Oh no, literally that's the only line that's not here at the moment. Everyone else has. Yeah. Okay, cool. Here we go. Here comes one. That's an oil train, Teenick. The passenger train's naffed off. Good work, mate. Can we put a signal on this bridge? I think we can. Let's do that because the trains have sort of bunched up. Now, is that going to hang off the edge? A little. What about the default one? That will not. Okay, let's just go ahead and whack a couple of them down because, yeah, there's a train sort of hanging out at this end of the bridge. There's one behind him because they've all caught up to the fuel train going down to Merino Valley, and he will pick up oil. That's good. Has this oil... a lot of oil here. Has this oil train over here upgraded itself? Because I really want to see some progress. It has. Good. What's your capacity now? 306. Good. Because that was like where we started the episode. That's going to make a dent. That's fantastic. Okay, let's just admire the majesty of it too. I'll go way background steel train. No one cares. Steel train? Steam train. No one cares either way. Hello. Hi. Well, I don't know why we all insist on running long hood leading. That cannot be good for visibility. But yes, okay, full train of American tank cars. Super impressed with that. Very good. Yes, fantastic. Oh, hello. Here comes the other one unloading. Yes, good. Yes, make more fuel and oil for us to carry because we've now got a monster train to pick it up. Oh, hello. This one's finally upgraded too. Double-headed. What's your power rating? Mediocre. I'll take it. Oh, you've already made it all the way up to Tucson Halt 2. Good for you. Do you stop here in this direction? You do. Excellent. Oh, of course, you've got to drop off food for Tucson, don't you? Yeah, not a fan of them both going long hood leading, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Remains to be seen if this will be a financial success, though, because I'd say the running costs have gone up significantly. Yeah, 4.5 mil a year. You're going to have to carry a butt-ton of freight to pay that off, my friend. So far, you're underwhelming me. Although you have picked up some goods here from this factory, which is not a bad thing. Plenty of logs over there to come over here and turn into planks. Plenty of planks, and they look like they're actually coming over on the new train as well. Speaking of, where is that train? He has disappeared into the ether. This is good. Right. Is he... like, actually, where is that train gone? It's completely disappeared. Okay, show me where this train is, please. Vehicles. Yeah, you. Where are you? What the bloody hell are you doing over here, my friend? That is not a location you should be in. You have clearly gone on like a massive circle tour of the... Okay, let's just recap. You need to go from here to here. Just from here to here. Somehow, you have managed to get on the pass line, come down here, go through Boston, naffed off in this direction, come through San Bernardino, come over to Minneapolis, gone up through Nashville, and now you're making your way up to Rockford. I mean, at least there are a set of points down at Tucson to get you to where you need to go, but boy, talk about going around the sun to meet the moon. And you're going up the bloody passenger track too, aren't you? Or is the passenger track the outside one? I can't remember. But no wonder there's so much freight built up. Speaking of freight build up, God, there's a lot of plastic here. We may need another train on the old Boston interstate freight route just to help move this plastic. Let's have a look. Vehicles. Where are you? Are you anywhere nearby? You've just been there. Okay, so you're still carrying a big chunk of plastic, and I respect that. Obviously, you've got that. I guess it's 12 machines to a van. So you've got one van tied up there, a couple tied up there. Yeah, one tied up with food and a couple with goods. So not the worst situation in the world, but yeah, I'm really hoping Train 85 turns a profit and it becomes viable to replace them all like this, because more capacity would be very welcome on this route. But I don't want to sort of commit to buying more trains in this style until I know that it's actually going to pay off. And so far it has not. It has lost us $1 million, which is very bad. Now, I'd noticed too, we have a lot of passengers waiting at a lot of our stations. Rockford, I think we fixed the city circle here last time. Yeah, we put another one in. But we do need to do something about these passengers. So the Minneapolis line Rockford, way over capacity. And I'd wager that's because we're still using the steam trains. Yeah, capacity in 90. How old are you, my friend? 27, yeah. So you're pretty much life expired. Let's talk replacement for you as well, because we got a lot of people showing up and no train to pick them up. So I would like to go I'm pretty sure that's like a Santa Fe. We don't actually have a Union Pacific reskin, unfortunately, because I kind of want to use these really funky yellow carriages, but I don't think I've actually downloaded one yet. What carriages haven't we used yet? Yeah, apart from these ones, I think we've had a crack at all of them. We could go something European, just to use the German carriages. But again, American map, so we'll probably just go with... let's go the New Haven again. We've built a few of those, but not nearly enough. And we'll go with the New Haven cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150 meters. Yep, do that. Do all of them. Good. So we've got the electrics running on the southern line, I think. And a couple of diesels just for good measure. So they should be ticking along. One's arrived to pick some people up here. Now, I don't want to look at individual people. So you're going via Columbia, so you should make a dent in the passenger numbers there. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You can actually hover over it and see their individual destinations. So most of them are just going to Columbia. Interesting. Well, in that case, I mean, we could always set up like a supplementary bus service between the towns now that we've got modern buses and modern highways. So people going locally don't have to catch the train, just people going longer distances. Might be an idea if we're really struggling for passenger numbers. Where are you folks going in Columbia? A lot of them via Rockford Junction, most of them going to Rockford Junction. Okay, so most of you are just going back and forth between the towns. Yeah, this is good to know. This is knowledge. This is knowledge that's good to have. A lot of oil waiting up here. I'm wondering, do we need another train on this route? Or do we just upgrade the ones we've got? Yeah, they're only 15 years old. I reckon they're doing fine. Wow, a lot of fuel waiting down here, though. These new routes we set up a couple of parts ago are very popular. And a lot of oil at this end. So another train on this line would not go far astray. Because, I mean, I don't see the need to upgrade them just yet. They're not getting too old. So you're heading off now. Yes, of course you're going to be able to cross over there and follow this chap, which should be the Minneapolis. It is. Are you guys making money? This train has been nothing but a disappointment ever since I set it up. In a future part, we're going to have to look at breaking the Minneapolis interstate freight up into two separate legs, one into Minneapolis and one between Minneapolis and Lakewood and one down to San Bernardino, because that train is just significantly underperforming. But yeah, we'll add another train to this route. Let's find a convenient depot. Where even are we? How do we get to Merino Valley? I don't want to be in Merino Valley. Where's a depot we can use? There's one here. That's probably our best bet. So let's go to Diesels. Tell me about the Gup 9, because huge fan. Look, I've already bought one. Fantastic. How long are these trains? More to the point, how long are the stations? How big a train can we go? I know we upgraded the stations a little bit. Oh, that got rid of all of that. 320 meters. Oh my god, consistency. What a nice surprise. Let's go ahead and get you some modern... No, just simplify. There we go. Get you some modern tank cars up to about 300 odd meters. Deedly. Can we get another one? 305, or we're probably pushing it if we want to add a caboose, assuming it's still available. It is 1959. We can still get a caboose. Just good. Okay, cool. You, my friend, are going out on the crude oil fuel gain blah, 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 blah. Crude oil fuel gain Clum Nash. Good stuff. See, power rating poor. So, gosh, I hope you don't have to go up any significant hills, with a loaded train. How steep was this hill? It's not a massive hill. I reckon he'll be fine. If he's not, we'll just double hit him when we upgrade the steamers. We'll upgrade this one. But yeah, capacity of 300. That is not to be sniffed at. Now get on the sunny side. Hopefully that is going to go out and do good work. If not, we'll chuck a couple of wagons back into the bin, shorten the train a bit, and upgrade it again and see how it goes. Interestingly enough, the new wagon's significantly longer than the old one, so we've only got 17 on this train as opposed to 20-something or other on the other one. So, there's that. Coal mine seems to be underperforming too. That's disappointing. How's the train going? Very poorly. Excellent. Good. Really glad we invested in that. Yeah, where's the train at? How much are you carrying? You're empty. That's fine because you're coming back from the steel mill. Okay, but yeah, not doing the good job that I sort of expected. Is that the steel mill? Is that because you don't have enough iron ore? Yeah, you sort of try to ship more steel. Okay, well, where's the steel train? What's he doing? Let's have a look. Vehicles. You, my friend, how are you doing? Very poorly. Excellent. Good to know. This has been a complete loss. You're coming back empty. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Okay, not sure how we rectify that. Is it because we don't have enough planks coming in over here? What's your deal? Yeah, you've run out of planks. Okay, so hopefully once the plank train starts running, that'll increase demand for steel and plastic down here because, yeah, I mean, I'm glad we set this goods factory up, but it's been extremely underwhelming so far. A lot of planks waiting here. It'd be nice if that train actually showed up anytime soon to collect it. By the way, where is that train? I know he's gone on his round-the-world adventure, but yeah, let's just make sure he's actually on the right path. Where are you going now? Bloody hell, mate. You were supposed to come up from Nashville and turn right. Not left. Oh, Struth. I'm thinking we're just sending him to the depot and buying another one. This is just a farce. Yeah, okay, so buy trains. Yep. No, let's just... Okay, get me a Gup 9. How many wagons have you got? You're done. No, go away. No, go away. Yeah, screw you. We hate you. We want... how many did I say you had? You had 10. Okay, good. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we still get a caboose? I think so. I think it's just before 1960 we'll get away with it. Caboose. Good. Excellent. Now, what line was that? That was logs, planks, I guess. Logs, planks, Clum to Lake. That doesn't sound right. Lard. Rock to Tux. Logs, plank, Tux. That sounds about right. God, I hope that's right. Otherwise, we've sent him off on a wild adventure too. First stop, Tucson Holt, and then your other stop should be Tucson Annex, which is over here. Excellent. Good. Okay, so don't you get lost as well. I don't know what happened to that other train, but you're going to do better. You're going to do much better, aren't you? Now, before we wrap things up, because we've got a little bit of time left, do we have anything going on here? Eastern Suburbs line. Does that need to be upgraded? Yeah, these guys are getting kind of long in the tooth too. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a new train here. Diesel. Yeah, I mean, could that do passenger trains? What is it? 530 grand a year as opposed to 748. I mean, top speed 105. It kind of limits it. I wouldn't put Pat. Oh, here comes one of our new New Haven trains. Hi. Yes, aren't you pretty? Whoop, that was some terrible camera work there, T-Nick. Well done. Yeah, not completely sold on the design of the carriages, but the locos look nice. If I could find like a stainless steel carriage to go with those locos, I'd be a happy chappy. But yeah, no, we should really finish off by upgrading this eastern suburbs line because these trains are getting a bit long in the tooth as well. Let's go to New York Central. I think we've built some of them for a while, and obviously we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And replace them all. Go nuts. 53 something or other, whatever. Chump change. So hopefully that should get us a bit more passenger movement down here. Of course that train just picked everyone up, so passenger numbers are now quite low, and I look like a bit of a goose. What are you doing? You're an old bus. 26 years. Okay, what line are you on? You're on the North Local. Where the hell does that go? Oh, that runs a big circle. That's right, we built that for these houses that were coming out here that instead got built over here, so that went well. Yeah, good work. Yeah, we should probably replace you guys. You actually making money? Oh, you are. Okay, that's a nice surprise. We'll replace you with a better bus then. Should we build the fishbowl? I mean, again, bus, not a fishbowl. Well, it is American. It does have less capacity. What's that? 65 k's an hour, 26 grand a year to run. No, it is cheaper to run. Well, I guess it makes sense for this route because it's not an oft-travelled route. So, yeah, set that up. Something else I want to do is start connecting up some of the towns that don't have a direct rail connection. Obviously, that's a bad example because it does have a direct rail connection. I actually want to put some buses on. So, for example, San Bernardino to Orange, you have to change in Boston. So, does anyone actually want to go to Orange just before I get too excited? No? Cool. Maybe they will if I put a bus in, though. See, that's using the old noodle. How about you? Do you want to go to San Bernardino? No. Okay, cool. Maybe if we put a bus on, people will actually want to travel that route. That is a really wavy highway. Maybe we could upgrade the highway and make it faster. Notice that the success of our train is obvious on this highway, though. No private cars. Yeah. If there were private cars, actually, I don't think there is a highway to Boston. So yeah, there's probably no way for them to go. Okay, well that's a bad example then. Let's find a route that does have a highway. Okay, this is a highway here. Oh, okay, there's lots of private cars. Never mind, our train sucks. Well, it was a nice idea. Here I was getting all excited. I thought our train was being successful. Look at this little car. Look at it. Okay, can we get some details on you? So you live in Tucson. You do your shopping in San Bernardino and you travel by car. And you work in San Bernardino and you travel by car because you like going fast. Are you saying my train isn't fast enough? How fast are you going? Yeah, you don't say. Well, we're going to get a faster train on... Oh, we already have a fast train on this line. Well, I don't know what you want. Oh, good. More German electric engines. Let's... and a plane, but planes. Not building planes. Oh, wow, there's a lot of planks here. That plank train really needs to show up and actually do something. I bet you're going to start whinging in a minute, aren't you? Trying to ship more planks. Let's have a look at these new... that's diesel. These new electric engines. So what are you? You are... Oh, you're Austrian, sorry, not German. And you are German. You're the E50. Didn't we already have the E50? Oh, that's bottle green. That's chrome green. Okay. I'll let you have this one, Germany. But I'm watching you. Oh, here we go. We got a 41 in blue and green. Oh. God, I can't wait to play some sort of German map. Oh, this is something we should build on one of our passenger routes. This New Haven electric thingy. Because electric. Where have we electrified? I know we've done this line here. And we've got plenty of smelly diesels running under the wires, so good work us. And one of these days I will get around to quad tracking from here up to Tucson, like I'm pretty sure I promised way back when we started. Actually, we've got these electric engines running on the southern line. So I'm wondering, I mean, they're not that old, but I got a hankering for some newer electric engines, so let's just price out a switch over to these fancy little New Haven EP5s, because they look really cool. And I want them, so I'm going to have them. How fast do you go? 140 k's an hour. Are you slower than the diesels? What is wrong with you? Ugh. Okay, well, let's find you an appropriate passenger carriage then. New Haven. Oh, it's these things. 180 k's. Okay, so well within the scope. Oh, no, autosave doing its thing. That's cool. I'm trying to replace the train or anything. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is 169 meters, 175. Oh, it's getting longer. I do worry it won't fit in a station somewhere. Where was there a notoriously short station? I'm pretty sure it was Tucson's not bad. We upgraded that. Pretty sure we upgraded... No, Columbia does look pretty short. 240 meters. Okay, no, that's well within range. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Rockford should be a decent length. That looks pretty big. 240 meters. Oh my god, consistency. What a rare beast you are. Mesquite. Okay, this is a piddly little station. It's 160 meters. So you're 15 meters too big. Boo hiss. Oh, now it fits. Cool, make that happen. 91 million bucks. Bloody hell, this better pay off because I've committed to it. When is one of you going to upgrade? Yeah, let's try train 57. Where are you? You've just left a station. Good for you. Train 58, where are you? You're coming to Boston. You're going to upgrade and we can get a dramatic view. One's already upgraded. Let's just go look at that one there. Cool. Hi, train 60. Where are you? You're at Columbia. Oh, that is a fancy looking electric engine though. Zoomed in too far. Really stuffed that up. Yeah, I don't know about the non-matching carriages. Are they actually black? Or are they green? Oh, no, they're black. Okay, so no, I guess it does match. It just sort of needs a bit more white on it, I think. That sounds racist. Okay, should stop talking. Oh, well. We'll finish off with a nice dramatic departure shot past these precariously built houses. Oh, there's a lot of wires in the way. Let's just, no, if we go over there, we'll get hit by a train. Look, there's another train in the background. But yeah, so I don't know if we actually accomplished much in this episode. We certainly built some trains. We spent a lot of money on the electric train you see behind all these poles. So I guess that counts as an achievement. I'm quite pleased with my new train. I think it looks really nice. Hopefully it does good work and earns some money. You know, fingers crossed. But next time we'll keep looking at expanding things. I want to actually, before we go, we should really see how the other train we put on this is doing. Vehicles. How are you doing, Train 85? No, keep following him. I want to keep this pretty new train in sight. Bit of lag there. Cool. How are you doing financially? Outstandingly badly. That's fantastic. You are carrying a lot of freight at the moment. Where are you going? Lakewood South. Okay. I have a little faith, but we might have to ditch the double heading and just go for a slightly shorter train. Yeah, okay. Oh, something's complaining as well. Orlando Sawmill. I haven't had you complain for a while. Try to ship more items. Oh, we've got too many planks down at the station. I'm sure it's fine. Yes, now we were finishing up with a view of our new electric train. But yes, as I was saying, don't know if we accomplished a whole lot. Gonna have to keep an eye on some of these new trains, make sure they're actually making money. But yeah, look, hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. I've enjoyed playing the game. That's really all that matters to me. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But I will thank you again for your company. It's always nice. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next week as we continue to bumble our way through the 1960s. Until then, I've been T-Nick. See you all next time. Later days. Is there anything ahead of us, or are we just driving slow for no reason? No, we're just driving slow. 103 k's now. That's as good as it gets. Yeah, this has been a good investment. Yeah, good work, team. Electricity forever. Yeah.